What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to WWE NXT UK review, the show from November 8th, 2019. Your commentators were Tom Phillips and Nigel McGuinness, and they were still in Brentwood, England. So let's get right into the show here. So we get Joe Coffey versus Tyson T-Bone, which was a good match. And what pertains to Tyson T-Bone, I'm like, wow, this is so far a good match coming out from T-Bone. I can't remember the last time I seen Tyson and T-Bone had a good match, and then he goes up against Joe Coffey, and this match was pretty good. Both guys looking like they were kicking and beating the living hell out of each other. Smash mouth wrestling, that type of way. And in the end, it was Joe Coffey getting the win over Tyson T-Bone. Now Tyson T-Bone lost the match, but also won. Where it pertains to in a way, he wins by in defeat in a way. That's what I'm basically trying to say there. So there you go. Sarah Brookside, she said that she's not faced by the NXT UK Women's Champion Kaylee Ray about her comments and everything, and that will lead to that's going to lead to the match pretty soon. Then we get to a video package of Ridge Holland. I meant to say Ridge Holland. And we'll get to more of him, but the video package it was pretty well done, and it presented him like he's in a way like something from Jack Ripper. I'm not saying he's like a Jack Ripper from but I'm just saying. But I thought it was well done though. We get to an inside look of women's star in the women's division of NXT UK in Piper Niven, where she discussed her childhood. She recalls a story of how she got exposed in professional wrestling. Talks about the that she support support that the support she gets from her family, and pertains to her getting into the wrestling business and her goals in wrestling, and to be a role model for the kids and all that, to achieve their dreams, and to be more of that to continue on the next review of NXT UK. So I thought it was pretty good. It was pretty good. If you want my thoughts on it, I thought it was pretty good. Then we get to the match, Isla Dawn versus the return in ring action of Killer Kelly. The same Killer Kelly who wants to pick a fight with someone, and she picked Isla Dawn to fight me. And we get to the match. Pretty good match with Isla Dawn winning. So much for Killer Kelly coming back. She's right back where she's been doing, jobbing. To another one who's also a jobber in NXT UK in Isla Dawn. Good match though, but still, back where she was at before she got injured. Kassius Ohno versus Tyler Bate was announced from once we get to the next NXT UK review. Basically, Kassius Ohno says, in the promo, that British Strong Style is dead, but pertains to what's going on with Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, Dredge 7, basically making that claim about the whole situation. Excuse me. Then we get to the main event, the grizzled young veterans versus, which is James Drake and Zach Gibson versus Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster. Match itself between the two teams in this match was pretty damn good. During the match, you had the NXT UK Tag Team Champions from Gallus. You have Mark Coffey and Wolfgang to take a look at the match. And the match kept on going. Match this was a good tag team main event. That I couldn't believe I was watching. And also we got Imperium, where it pertains to Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bardell coming out. And all of a sudden, Gallus gets in the ring and they attack. I think they attack Grizzly Your Adventures, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have Imperium attacking Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster. This causes a match to end in a no contest. And I see myself, wow. I guess this is gonna lead to something what pertains to that whole situation, and it ends up doing that as well. Once you'll find out more of it when I do more of these reviews to catch up on it. So Also, we get Gallus having a stalemate against Imperium, because also you got Alexander Wolf coming out with Walter, and then you have Joe Coffey coming out for Gallus. Basically, they're Gallus will obviously outnumber because there's only 3 members of Gallus, and you got 4 members of Imperium. Also, you got Ilya Dragunov coming out, and he's being on the side of Imperium because you have the whole thing with Alexander Wolf trying to get Ilya Dragunov to be part of Imperium. He teases to be part of Imperium. Also, he turns and being part of Gallus instead. Now, he's not a full member of Gallus. He's not part of Gallus at all. It's just him, signing with Gallus because with the whole situation with Alexander Wolf. And I'll explain more of that one when I do more of these catching ups of NXT UK reviews. So, yeah, we have a stalemate of Imperium versus Gallus and Dragunov. And they all start clashing, beating up on each other on that. And then the show ends. And by the way, the crowd was loving it too. By the way, it was great, and I loved it too. So yeah, there you go. That was the show. Tomorrow Wrestling, 3 matches, from November 8th, 2019. My overall rating for the show, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. And with that being said, thank you all for watching for It's Natural Born Thriller. Saying peace on the streets. For this is your WWE NXT review, the show from November 8th, 2019. Until next time, we'll return to this NXT UK review, folks. I'm out.